Folks, we hear a lot about democracy these days. It's held up as this shining beacon of freedom and progress. But here's the thing, democracy is more than just a catchy slogan. It's not some magical potion you sprinkle on a country and boom, instant freedom and prosperity. It's about more than just ticking a box every few years. Real democracy, it's messy, it's complicated, and frankly, it's a lot of work. It's about a government that truly represents its people. A government that's accountable, a government that actually gives a damn about what its citizens think. Think of it like this, voting and free speech, those are like the bare minimum. Those are the opening credits of a movie. Necessary? Sure. But they don't guarantee a good ending, do they? You need a compelling plot, believable characters, and maybe a car chase or two. Democracy needs more than just the basics. It needs substance, it needs depth. Otherwise, you end up with a system that looks like a democracy on the surface, but smells a lot like, well, something else entirely. Let's talk elections, the heart and soul of any democracy, right? Well, not so fast. Imagine going to a restaurant with a massive menu. Sounds great, but then you realize every dish is just a slightly different variation of spam. That's what elections in some countries feel like. You get to choose, sure, but the choice is not so appetizing. We're talking about places like Russia, Venezuela, even China to some extent. They hold elections, they tick that box. But look closer and you'll find those boxes are stuffed fuller than a Thanksgiving turkey. You've got rigged elections, you've got opposition candidates conveniently disappearing, you've got voters who are encouraged to vote a certain way. Suddenly that ballot box starts looking less like a symbol of democracy and more like a magic trick. Now, about free speech, it's the cornerstone of any democracy, right? The freedom to speak your mind without fear. Sounds great in theory, but in practice it's a bit more complicated. Imagine being in a room where you're told you can say anything you want, but every time you open your mouth, someone throws a shoe at you. Technically, you have free speech, but practically, you're probably going to keep your mouth shut. That's the reality in many places. Sure, the Constitution might guarantee free speech, but criticize the government, question those in power, suddenly you're facing harassment, intimidation, even jail time. Your words might be free, but the consequences, not so much. It's like offering free cake that's been injected with mild poison. Technically cake, but you get the point. Section 4, India under the microscope, a democracy in question. So where does India fit into all of this? India, the world's largest democracy. Sounds impressive, right? But let's peel back the layers, shall we? Remember those not-so-appetizing election choices. India's got its fair share. You want nepotism? They've got it by the bucket load. Political dynasty.